Okay, so we're going to put our hair to the side and we're going to split it into 2 even sections. Like so. So we've got strand A and strand B, we'll call them. Now we're going to start off by taking hair from the back of strand A. So we're going to take it from as close, so we're basically taking this hair here, we're taking it from as close as the neck as possible. And we're going to just take a small strand, like so, and cross it over to the front of strand B. And we're going to take hair from the back of strand B, like so, and we're going to cross it over to the front of strand A. We want to try and not lose our strands as we're passing them over, because the front or the top of your hair, the beginning of the braid, is the hardest part. So I'm just going to hold them in between this strand A, in between these 2 fingers, and I'm holding strand B between my thumb and I think this is the index finger. So we're just going to take another strand from the back of strand A, again nice and thin, and we're going to drop it into the front of strand B, like so. And again, take some hair from the back of strand B. Here it is, look, this one here. And we're going to drop it to the front of strand A. Taking hair from the back of strand A, we're going to drop it to the front of strand B. So it's here. Okay, now again, from the back of strand B, we're going to drop it to the front of strand A, like so. Take hair from the back of strand A, so we're still trying to take it from as tight as the neck as possible. And we're going to drop that into the front of strand B. Again, take hair from the back of strand B, like so. And we're going to drop it to the front of strand A. So take some hair from the back of strand A, like so, and drop it to the front of strand B. See how I just put that there? And then I take hair from, see, this is my front piece that I've just put, and I'm going to take my back piece here, and I'm just going to put that to the front of strand A. Again, from the back of strand A, we're going to drop it to the front of strand B. So now that our braid is started, we've got all our hair nice and tight into the braid, it's going to be easier now. So the loose hair goes up the back of the braid. So this is my back piece from strand A that's being dropped into the front of strand B. I'm going to take a back piece of strand B, like so. Take a slightly smaller piece. The smaller the pieces, the more defined. So I'm taking this back piece and I'm going to just drop it into strand A. So if you take bigger pieces, the fish braid won't be quite so defined, whereas if you take smaller pieces, there'll be more definition, there'll be more strands going through, and it'll just look a lot more summery in my opinion. So we're taking a back strand from A and dropping it to the front of strand B. See how it's here? And it's being dropped into strand B. We're going to take a back piece of strand B, like so, and we're just going to drop it to the front of strand A. This braid is mainly just getting the hang of the 2 strands and switching sides without dropping all your strands or without mixing them up. For me personally, I'm still having days where I have to do it 3, 4, 5 times before I've got it the way I like it, whereas I sometimes get it on the first go. It is just a matter of practice and technique. So see how I'm taking some back strands from strand A, drop them to strand B, back strands from strand B, drop them to the front of strand A. So the further down the braid we get, the easier it gets. So that's too thick for my liking. Just going to take a small strand from strand A, drop it to the front of strand B. Take a small piece from the back of strand B and drop it to the front of strand A. See how I'm trying to get small pieces rather than big pieces? So there's my back piece from strand A going into the front of strand B. A back piece from strand B going to the front piece of strand A. You should always have a more or less even amount on both strand A and strand B. If not, then it means you're taking bigger pieces from one side, so it might look a little lopsided. Like so. Back of strand B to the front of strand A. Back of strand A to the front of strand B. So we're basically crossing them over. Now you want to take it from the back so that it basically wraps around your main strand. So I'm taking this strand from strand A and it will wrap around the whole strand, and you drop it at strand B. Take from the back of strand B, that will wrap around the whole of strand A and drop B and drop it at strand A, sorry. Like so. So the smaller the pieces, the longer it will take you, but the more defined it will be, like I said, and just a lot more fun. Like so. So I'm going to get this finished and be back in a minute. Okay, so I'm just going to take my hair tie, I'm going to tie this off. So see how it's all come out perfectly except this hair here. Now that's not a problem for me because I like mine to be a messy fish braid. So what I do is, you can leave it like this isn't a problem. If that's the way you like it, then you stay with that, you know, that's your style. I like it messier, so I start at the top and I just pull loose, like so. See how I'm just pulling that loose? Again, from the top, pull that loose. Like so. So I've pulled that loose to my liking now. Some people like it looser, some people like it tighter. This is the way I like mine. So there we have a fish braid. So you can just see all the thin strands intertwining like so. Pull these loose here. And there we have it. There you have your spring, summer, pool perfect, tanning time fish braid. Hope you enjoyed the video and come back for more.